In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hello everyone and welcome to another one of our English language lessons. This lesson will be for the first intermediate grade and it will be in the second semester. It is called 3 Square Meals. We're going to take vocabulary and listening. This lesson was prepared by the amazing Miss Abir Al-Anizzi and it will be presented by yours truly, Muhannad Al-Wayan. Alright, so first of all, as always, here are the lesson objectives. We're going to be able to introduce different types of food people eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Then we're going to be able to give students practice in listening for specific information. Alright, so first of all, as you can see, here's a small warm-up. Let's take like a discussion into this one. What is your favorite meal of the day? Of course, as you can see here we have a clock, and you know what a clock is, of course, we have learned about it on the first semester. And as this clock, it represents many things, many times. For example, the first thing, as you can see here, it's breakfast, which sometimes we have on 6 o'clock, and I believe sometimes even before, as long as we have school so early. So first we have breakfast, and then sometimes in the middle you have a snack, especially in school. You have a small snack in school, so it can give you energy until you return home and have lunch. That's right. For example, let's say at 7 or at 6 o'clock we have breakfast, and the snack over here we have it at 9 o'clock, so it can give you energy until you reach home, let's say at 1 o'clock, and have lunch. Then you have to wait for a bit, and sometimes I think it's going to be 3 o'clock until you have another snack that will give you enough energy until dinner. Dinner usually is at night, for example 8 o'clock and after sometimes. And then also some people actually prefer to have another snack so they can, go on with their day, or before they sleep, or sometimes they stay up late. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so in your opinion, what is your favorite meal of the day? Come on, tell me. What is your favorite meal of the day? What do you think? Can you tell me now what is your favorite meal of the day and why, of course, and you must tell us why. Well, probably to me at least, I would go with breakfast. And why is that? Because I think breakfast is usually when you have, when you are just waking up, and probably, when you wake up you just need something to eat, and that's breakfast. That's when breakfast comes. And also it is usually the meal that you actually take or eat with your whole family while you are all just becoming awake. It's just beautiful, and especially that as a person like me who loves mornings, in that case we love breakfast. That's right. What do we have? What do we have in breakfast? We have eggs. That's right. Usually, and some of us, we have eggs. What about this bread over here? What do you think about this bread? What is it called? That bread over here, it's called toast. That's a toast. That's right. What about this one? This is some sort of meat, which is bacon, I guess. And then also we have here, as you can see over here, this one, it's juice, and sometimes, yes, we have milk. Sometimes we have milk when we are having breakfast. So the things we can have, also sometimes cheese, and many other things that we have. What about the snacks that we have in school? What about the snacks that we usually have in schools? What do you think? Do you have, or can you name some snacks that we have at school? Well, usually we have chips, I believe. Many students actually have chips, as I can see them. So that's one of the snacks. And also, if you are a high school student, you usually have something like coffee and tea, because that's what they tend to do. What about lunch? Lunch usually, what do we have when it comes to lunch? When it comes to lunch in Saudi Arabia especially, I believe many people actually rather to eat kabsa, which is rice. That's right, it is rice. So many people would like to take or to have some rice when it comes to lunch. Okay, what about dinner usually? What about dinner? Or before dinner, the snack in between. What do people usually tend to have when they have a snack in between? Well, probably it's something that they eat with coffee usually. Oh yeah, also pasta. When we have lunch, sometimes people also have pasta. That's right, because pasta is quite good also, just like rice. So what about the snack in the middle? The snack in the middle over here, what about it? Well, some people actually do have something with their coffee, usually with the coffee or with tea, because In the afternoon, mostly the family gathers together. So, what will they have usually? They have coffee and tea, and sometimes they eat things with them, like biscuits and stuff. So yeah, that's one of these. Okay, what about dinner? What about dinner? Especially on a school night, like this night. Do people have, like heavy dinner? Well, probably not. I don't think so. They usually don't have, like, heavy dinner. But, well, yeah, sometimes they do have meat. Some people, not all of them, have meat. What sort of a meat is this? What sort of a meat is this? What can you tell me? What is that? That one, what is it exactly? It's called chicken. That's right, that's chicken. That's right, that's absolutely right. So people usually, some people actually have chicken for dinner. Okay, although I believe it's quite heavy, but that's okay. And some people also do have salad. That's right, some people have salad, which is absolutely good because, as we have spoken about it, it's healthy and it is good for your health, of course. That's first of all, and then it's not very heavy like when it comes to chicken and many other things. So it's good. What about this late snack? This late snack, what do we call this? Do you know what do we call this? Here, it's called popcorn. That's right, it's called popcorn. That's right. And popcorn's usually one of those, light snacks that you can have all day long because it's quite good. It's very delicious and it's very good. Okay, so I believe we are done with this one. We are done with the meal of the day. Well, what we have the answer. What can we answer this one? We can say, well, probably all meals are great because in the end, who doesn't like to eat? Okay, so we have some vocabulary over here. We have some vocabulary, and we're going to read them together. I want you to repeat with me while I read, okay? I want you to repeat. Do you know what is the meaning of repeat? It means saying the same word. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Alright, so the first word over here we have soup. Once again, soup. One last time, soup. As you can see, this is soup. This is soup. Is one of those light things that we eat for dinner sometimes. That's a soup. And then we have omelet. Again, omelet. One last time, omelet. Omelet consists of what? Well, that's right. It consists of eggs. That's right. It's eggs. And sometimes you have some vegetables with it. For example, as you can see here, some tomato and some onions. Alright, so the third one, we have pancakes. Again, pancakes. One last time, pancakes. Well, probably not many people have them here in Saudi Arabia. However, outside, let's say for example in the United States, they have a lot of pancakes. So what we have here, sort of like a honey, it is called actually, do you know what is that one called? It's called syrup. That's what we call it. It's called syrup. And I believe that's sort of like butter or cheese. I believe it's butter. Okay. That's right, it's delicious. Yes, that's delicious. Well, it looks delicious. So it's called pancakes because it's a group. So pancakes. Then we have here, well, I believe this one is our friend in Saudi Arabia. What do we call it? It's rice. Again, we call it rice. One last time, rice. And you know rice very well. We make kabsa out of rice and we make many other things. I believe most of our traditional Saudi dishes consist of rice, and also in Asia, I believe East Asia, they actually eat rice a lot. For example, Japan, Indonesia, and so on. Okay, so rice. Then we have donuts. Again, donuts. One last time, donuts. Some people have them for breakfast. They are full of sugar and they give you a lot of energy. It's called donuts, and I believe they look quite delicious into this picture. So one last time, donuts. Okay, then we have lamb kebab. Again, lamb kebab. One last time, lamb kebab. Do you know what's a lamb? Lamb is, as you know, it's a sheep, but a very small sheep. When it's small, they call it lamb. And kebab, I believe we know what kebab is. It's one of those Arabic dishes that we know, Middle Eastern dishes that we know. As you can see here into the picture, it's sort of meat because it's the lamb meat. So they call it lamb kebab. Yes, that's right. Many people do actually have it for lunch. Yes, many people have lamb kebab for lunch. That's right. Okay, so which of these do you have for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? We're going to put them, as you know, we're going to put them in letters. So when we have something for lunch or dinner, when we have something for breakfast, we're going to write a B letter into it. And when we have something for lunch, it will be L. And when we have something for dinner, it will be D. So first of all, what do we have? What do we have for dinner or lunch or breakfast. What about kebab? When do we have kebab? Do we have it for lunch or for dinner or for breakfast? What do you think? When do we have it? The kebab? We have it on with? Well, yes, we have it for dinner. That's right, we have it for dinner. You can have it for dinner, and also we can have it for lunch. That's right. So we're going to write D, which is dinner. What about pancakes? Pancakes over here, what about it? When do we have pancakes? We have it for, well, pancakes, we actually have it for breakfast. That's right, breakfast. That's right. So we're going to write breakfast, which is a B. What about soup? Soup is usually something we have for, well, mostly, especially because it's very light, we have it for dinner. That's right, dinner. That's right. And then what about rice? As you can see here, rice. When do we have rice? Rice is usually, as you saw the people, we have it for lunch. That's right, we have it for lunch. Absolutely amazing. What about the omelet? Omelet is quite clear, I guess. No one will make a mistake about omelet because we do it. That's right, we have it for breakfast. That's right, we have it for breakfast. And now, and finally, what about donuts? Donuts, when do we have them also? When do we have donuts? As you can see them here. When do we have donuts? Also we have them for, that's right, we have them for breakfast too. Breakfast, which is B. That's right, it's a B, which is breakfast. Okay, so we are done with these three. We are done with these, we are done with these six, of course. We have mentioned, for example, kebab, we can have it for lunch or also for dinner, and rice for lunch. For breakfast, we can have pancakes, omelet, and of course, donuts. Also, we can have soup for dinner. Okay, so we're gonna listen now. I'm gonna read something, and I want you to listen and answer the questions, okay? Alright, so listen to 3 short dialogues and answer the questions. Choose A or B. Of course, whenever we have something like this, and I want you to remember completely, whenever we have something like this, what do we have to do first? We have to take a moment and read, okay? You have to read the question, read the options, so that everything will be quite clear to you, alright? So, take a moment and read this with me, come on. What does the man order? What does the man order? We have chicken with rice or chicken omelet. Chicken with rice or chicken omelet. Okay, so now I'm gonna read the whole conversation over here. I'm gonna read the dialogue and let's see. So this is the first dialogue. Good evening. Can I take your order? Yes. Have you got chicken? Yes, we've got chicken with rice and chicken with pasta. No, I don't think so. I would like an omelet, please. There's a chicken omelet on the menu. Really? Okay, that sounds great. Good. Now what about something to drink? Alright, so this is the first one. What do you think? What do you think is the answer of the first one? What do you think is the answer? Did he want chicken with rice or chicken omelet? Again, I'm gonna read it again. I want you to concentrate with me. I'm gonna read it again. Good evening. Can I take your order? Yes, have you got chicken? Yes, we've got chicken with rice and chicken with pasta. No, I don't think so. I would like an omelet, please. There is a chicken omelet on the menu. Oh, really? Okay, that sounds great. Good. Now, what about something to drink? Okay, the answer will be? That's right. Wonderful. Yes, the answer will be B. And why did we choose B? Why did we choose chicken omelet? Because the man, what did the man say? What did the man say in this one? He said that, first of all, he said, have you got chicken? And they were like, yes, we've got chicken with rice and chicken with pasta. Then he said, no, not chicken with rice nor pasta. He said, I would like a chicken omelet. He wanted chicken. He wanted an omelet. So they said, we have chicken omelet, which are both of the things that he wants. So he doesn't want chicken with rice. He actually wants omelet, and they gave him chicken omelet. Okay, what about now the second one? The second one, let's read it together. Let's read the second one together. It says over here, what do both boys think is boring? Sandwiches or soup? Okay, let's read and see. What is that? It's my lunch. Do you want some? No thanks. I got chicken. You don't usually have soup for lunch. I know, but I'm bored of sandwiches. Yeah, eating sandwiches every day is boring. Have you got anything with that soup? Yeah, a salad. Well, that's good. Okay. Once again, let's read it once again. That's right, but let's read it once again. What's that? It's my lunch. Do you want some? No thanks. I got chicken. You don't usually have soup for lunch. I know, but I'm bored of sandwiches. Yeah, eating sandwiches every day is boring. Have you got anything to go with the soup? Yes, a salad. Well, that's good. Alright, so what do both of them think is boring? Do they think soup's boring or sandwiches? They actually think, come on, what is it? That's right, they actually think sandwiches are boring. And what did they say exactly? Once again, when he said that, we don't usually have soup for lunch. He was like, I know, but I'm bored of sandwiches. He said it. He said, I'm bored of sandwiches. He just told it right away. So that's why we said here, over here, sandwiches is the correct answer. And now let's go look at number 3. What does the girl hate? What does the girl hate? Does she hate donuts or pancakes? Okay, let's read and listen. What's that smell, Mom? Sorry, dear. It's pancakes for your brother. But you know I hate them. I know, dear. Here, I've got some nice donuts for you. Have your breakfast. Okay, once again, let's read it again. What does that smell, Mom? Sorry, dear. It's pancakes for your brother. But you know I hate them. I know, dear. Here, I've got some nice donuts for you. Have your breakfast. So what does the girl hate? What do you think? Does she hate what? Does she hate donuts? Or does she hate pancakes? Okay, one last time. What does she hate? Okay, what does that smell, Mom? Oh, sorry, dear. It's pancakes for your brother. But you know I hate them. I hate them. I know, dear. Here, I've got some nice donuts for you. Have your breakfast. So what does the girl hate? This one? That's right, she actually hates pancakes. She said she hates pancakes. And she said that, what? She was like asking, what does that smell, Mom? And her mom said, it's pancakes for your brother. And she was like, but I hate them. I hate them. What do we mean by hate them? It means the pancakes. So her mom actually made her some donuts for breakfast. Okay, so as you can see, here are the answers. Once again, here are the answers, as you can see. The first one, as we said, the man wanted chicken only, and they were like chicken with rice and chicken with, they said to him, chicken with rice and chicken with pasta. And he was like, I don't think so. I would like some omelet. So they said, we have chicken omelet, and he agreed to that. On the second one of the boys was having soup, and then his friend actually told him, you don't usually have soup for lunch, and he was like, yeah, but I'm bored of sandwiches. So the other friend said, yeah, sandwiches are actually boring. So that's what they agreed on. They both think that sandwiches are boring. On the last one, the girl was asking her mother, and she was like, what are you making? And she was like, I am making pancakes for your brother. And she was like, but I hate them. So what does she hate? She actually hates pancakes. That's right, she hates pancakes. Okay, so as a summary, in this lesson we have learned and presented the 3 meals and different types of food. We have learned about breakfast, which is the thing that we eat in the morning, early morning especially. And then when we go back from school, when we come home from school, we have lunch, for example, just like you said, pasta and also soup. And then we have spoken about something that we eat at night before we go to sleep, which is called dinner. For example, as you can see here, we have some omelette and, of course, another type of pasta. And thank you so much. This is the end of our lesson for today. Thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure for me to present these lessons for you. Hopefully that we're going to meet into many other lessons. Thank you so much and have a good night.